Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in the Elizabeth Zoom room. Today, your hosts are Mama Ayaba Bay and Mama Hawa Asaseya. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. Peace and love, grand rising. Get up, get up and stand up. Come on now, get up, stand up. Ooh, I'll take that necklace. If I could reach through the screen, I sure would take that necklace. Peace, beautiful one, Nancy Wilson II. How you doing?
God bless you. Oh my God, that's a lot to live up to. God bless you.
It's a lot for her to live up to.
Huh?
That says a lot for Nancy Wilson to live up to.
Nancy going on about her business.
She is, shoot.
Oh, thank you for the encouragement. Bless you.
Well, we are riding on the theme of creativity, creation, creator, creating, create. So right with that in mind, as you know, we went through we touched on the root chakra. And now today we're going to go to the solar plexus.
Metapura. The third chakra.
Manipura chakra.
Yes, the stomach chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the center, right in here.
Yeah, solar plexus.
Yeah.
It's the seat of transformation. Transformation is change. All right, now there we go. Isn't that a beautiful symbol?
Oh yeah.
This is what we're working on. You got your yellow on. You want to pull in that energy.
The bright light of the sun. A friend of mine called me this morning, 7:30, because my birthday was yesterday, and he said, "Happy birthday. I just want to tell you that even if the sun does not shine, it's shining through you." So we are always about the shining of the sun. Let your light so shine that people have to put some sunglasses on just to be in your presence.
There you go. There you go.
I love that.
Let your light shine. Have no fear of shining your light. Through the enslavement period, through all the other periods we've been through, that's one thing that has always been focused on us. Girl, you look so much like your Native American ancestors this morning. It ain't nothing but the truth. Yeah, talking about you, girl. We've been pushed back not to let our light shine. Child, burn them up. Let your light shine. Let them go put on some suntan lotion.
There you go. There you go. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, girl. Ain't that the truth? Also, the Manipura sound is rum.
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 R-A-M. Say that a couple times. You feel your body vibrate just like it sounds. Rum. Rum. There you go. We activating it. We turning it on. Everybody gonna need sunglasses in a minute.
You definitely need sunglasses when you look at Evelyn.
Sunshine right there.
Look how bright she is. She always looks so bright.
What's she reading? Sorry. Did y'all break out with your tea this morning?
Oh, Pam.
Oh, I envy you. Now you got a yellow cup too. She got a cup for every
yellow cup too.
Honey.
Yes. And let me tell you what I'm drinking today. I'm drinking, since we're talking about the solar plex, the middle, the stomach, the belly, I'm drinking my dandelion root tea
Oh,
with a little milk thistle in it.
ooh, we.
And I threw some ginger in it and no honey. Yeah, I'm drinking it straight on the rocks.
Okay, straight, no chaser. Okay.
No chaser, no chaser. But it keeps this area clean along with senna. It cleans the total digestive system.
Yes, yes, and I do it. Woohoo.
All right, all right.
Look like somebody was having a flashback. Also, we also recommend that you bathe in the sun daily.
Yes, yes.
When I
At
used to
least-
live in, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say at least 10, 15 minutes. You know, we are the people of the sun. We don't have to run from the sun. Yes, we are here in America and the sun is totally different than on the other side of the equator. But we need sun. Sun, we're like a plant.
Yes.
And
We
that, and you
are
know,
the children of the sun.
there you go.
Melanin
There you go.
is in.
Yeah. But I'm no kidding. Without that sun, that was part of something I was reading earlier. It's like the car needs its gas or fuel. We need our sun, that vitamins from the sun. So a little dab will do it. A little bit ain't gonna hurt. They say black people don't crack, but you know, hey, we will sag. So, so just a little bit will do it.
Oh, you funny.
Hey, that's Clifton Burns. I get it from my dad.
Well,
It's honest. It's just pure. I be trying to tap. I be trying to bring it on down, but hey, it's that inner child, and I just let her be free sometimes.
I know that's right.
Queen, what are you working on?
Who, moi?
You. Yes, it seems like you're pouring something.
My honey in my tea.
Oh,
What you
okay,
drinking? What's
okay.
in that cup?
Oh,
you go.
nothing deep like, you know, like the Wednesday crew. It's just some red zinger and lemon zinger.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's-
no,
okay.
not red, berry.
Hey, female berry.
That's true.
That's
Good.
right. Good cleansing connection. That's right. Well, why Queen done slipped away, I just want to show you. We talked about the root chakra, the I am. We talked
Yeah.
about the sacral chakra, I feel. Now we're into the solar plex. And I don't even want to really say solar plexus, that's up higher. But the third chakra, the Manipura, and it's I do. So we'll be talking about the purpose of the I do.
Awesome.
I had to
And
roll and get my tea. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold that up.
hold on, Ma. Let me go back and show you. I was just refreshing them on the root chakra.
Yes.
I was and the affirmation for it is I am.
Mhm.
And the sacral chakra, the affirmation is I feel. Now we're into the affirmation of I do.
I do. Yep.
So what do you do? Anyway, I'm just gonna hit on this. Hold on. They call it here the navel chakra, the seat of the will power, the drive and digestion.
Power drive
Of
seat.
the willpower.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what we're hitting on today. And y'all got the right person. I love this kind of stuff. I can talk about it all day long. Just because you can't see it, feel it, touch it, don't mean it's not working, it's not there.
Mhm.
Amen.
Mm. Queen, you still dressing?
Yeah, child, I'm still there.
I wanted to put my head wrap on. I said, I ain't got time.
That's all right. You look beautiful. That's why you look so much like your Native American ancestors.
It's
Your
slip out every once.
aboriginals. Aboriginals.
The Aboriginals.
Yeah.
Are we gonna dance this morning? Are we gonna do our movement?
Yeah, we're gonna do our movement, and you are the one who's gonna be perpetuating it. Yeah, you. Don't let Howard sit back there and don't do nothing. That girl can dance.
But she don't no forewarning. Forward
Just put me
warning.
on the spot. Why
But
don't you?
but we just said be ready
I
in
know.
and out of season. Just ready.
That's true.
Well, you be ready and throw something funky up there on the.
All righty, all right. What you want, girl?
What you want, Howard?
Okay, I got one. I got one. Okay, go ahead and talk. I'm gonna pull something up right quick.
Okay.
Go
All
right
right.
with your thing.
Well, what we're working on is I'm getting you later. That's all right. Smile. Smile now. I know. I'm using that. Humma, humma, humma. You know what I want to say. But anyway, see, because I would show off though. Put me on the spot. I'd be that Michael Jackson. I may be shy later, but put me on the spot, I'll clown. Anyway, the section that we're working on. Hold on. See, I ain't know all that.
Got her all.
See, that's all right. That's all right. This is the time. Give me just a second.
When I
This
used
is
to
the-
when I
Give
used to
me
live
a-
in Richmond, they would call me the caller outer.
Yes, I got you. Because you know what? This
What?
solar plex is the element is fire.
Uh-huh.
And the signs, the fire signs are, guess what? They're Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the fire sign people, they are passionate, they are courageous, impulsive, associate with the quality of energy, assertiveness, confidence, bold, and insistent. Yeah. These people inspire us to pursue adventure, to take risks, and to express ourselves. And she pulled out the best in me. Fire is warm. Fire is the sun. Fire is the solar plex that we're talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
So when the music come on, make it kind of low because we're going to do a little something here. I'm going to pull up and it ain't going to be long either because so much to talk about. You ready?
Ready.
Well, she's getting the music together. This solar plex.
Uh-oh.
It's not too fast, is it? Oh, that's my man.
Stevie.
Oh, that's my man. I gotta tell you a story.
Your theme today is Do I Do?
Do I do?
Oh, look at the DJ this morning.
Oh my God, because I want to tell you a story. You may not believe it, but hey, it is a fact, it's the truth. I grew up on Green Line in Detroit, down the street from Steve Land.
Wow.
His family was 2 or 3 doors down. And when he came to town, it was like coming back to America. They had the limos and everything pulled up and his humble self would get out and he'd be guided and he'd walk on in. Believe it or not, he used to ride the bike down the street. And with his guide, and as a teenager, I used to say that was going to be my husband. And I used to tease his sister. His sister name was Renee, and we all used to sit on the porch together and huddle together and talk, boy stuff. And I used to always say, that's going to be my husband. When he come to town, I'm going to let him know I'm all this stuff. He came to town, they were dragging and pulling me because I was too scared
Of course.
to go down and talk to my future husband.
It ain't over.
Hey, if you got room for one more, Steve. Anyway, if you can see this center, the center is a triangle, but it's upside down. And it is the wound. Where my finger at? It is the wound. So this is what I want everyone to do. I want to hear the music so I know how to move.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to.
Yeah, just go on with it. Put me on the spot. I'm not hearing. Do you hear anything?
Mm-mm.
I'm not hearing anything. Well, yesterday, Hawa, you talking about the triangle. She did one of these with her legs.
Ah,
Sure
yes.
did.
Where's my girl? I need her
She
for
said, let the
the
sun
yoga part.
shine in on it.
If Naoili's on, I'll hit her up. But I want to hit her so she can do my little demo. But look at him. Look at him. He ain't playing.
Not at all.
And you see that he keep it real. You see that African map on his piano.
Yeah, big too.
Anyway,
Can
we're
you
gonna
hear
work.
it? No. Really?
We hear you, but not him.
Humma, 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 humma.
What y'all doing? Y'all got to get up now. Let's stand up.
We can bring the music up. I can bring the music up.
Well, okay. Come on, y'all. I'm not moving till y'all get up. Let's get up, get up, get up, rise up. What we're working on is the solar plex. We're working on solar plex. Everyone, give me the sign. You see this? That's it. That's it. Thumbs together. We're gonna place it right here. And see, Queen is already doing it. But we're gonna hold it and we're gonna move. That's it. I want you to stand still, move nothing but the middle. There you go. That's it. And I want, this is like flowing like the water. This is the area of the fire element, but we got to shake up water. And water flows in a certain balance within us. So just rock it side to side. Keep your body still, just move the hips. And you're just rocking it side to side. And it's almost, now we're gonna take it and we're gonna move it around. Can everybody see me? That's it. We're stirring up the pot. Yep. This not only works the solar plex, this works the sacral and the root chakra, and it helps. This is part of the root chakra, and it helps, and it also helps our kundalini. It helps our hips. It helps our awaken our pelvis. Didn't I tell you it's African? Is that my girl?
Hello,
You in the house. Baby girl, you see what she's doing? She's keeping her body still, but she's moving. See, you can't see through all this. But Hawa got it. We're moving in that circle. That's it. All that helped the yawning, all that helped all those parts. And it's great for the digestive system because if you sit, it sit. All the crap on the inside just sit there. And the whole point of the organs on the inside is to keep things moving until they move their way out. That's it. That's it. But that's just one thing. And I'm glad because next time we need more meditative, you know, in the morning time, we're supposed to slowly bring it up. You can't just go. Right. So we slowly bring it up. So in the morning time, in your mirror, in your nudity, you love this part of your belly. This is the I do. This is the part that you want to say, hey, keep a moving, keep a working, keep a grinding. We got life. We shine like the sun. There. And again, if you're feeling in a funk and it's one of those rainy days, y'all can sit down, I'm done. But that's just a little something to do. But when you feel like you're in that funk, rainy days and dark gray days, again, since we are the people of the sun moves us, the sun grooves us, is to, if you can't get out and there's no sun, you put you some sunshine on. You can take a yellow fabric or cloth and wrap it around your middle. Put yellow underwear on. You know, you're inviting this healing element without even knowing it. Wearing certain colors do resonate with you. Red, it's high in energy. Yellow, it kind of is bright and it kind of balances you down a bit. And I'm going to do my little reading here. Okay, this chakra is associated with the fire chakra. One of my professors, Melodoma Some, he brought the attention that in the US, it's too much fire. He said when he comes to the US, he says the fire within connects us with our true selves. But here in the US, he said we have a lot of aggressions. We have a lot of that consumer in us that pursues material. Gotta have this, gotta have that. And he says that's a misalignment. And in this modern culture, sometimes the boosting of products and consumption, it really eats away at our solar plex, our fire energy. So fire reminds us of what we came here to do. Fire has a great power, both inside, internally, and outside, externally. Physically, fire drives us to perform our prospective duties, to fulfill our life purpose. But the fire that burns within us is for who to control, for us to control. And how we control it is the things we put into our system and the things that we allow to happen around our system. Where Queen at? Oh,
Right
okay,
here in your face.
I'm like, mommy, jump in there anytime.
The-
Okay.
I was going to say the Sanskrit word for it is Manipura, Manipura, and Manipura chakra is the solar plexus just above the navel and below the rib cage. It's associated with our ego, our idea of self-worth, our self-esteem, our self-motivation, and internal powers of manifestation, the seat of your personal power. One of the reasons why we want to do these colors is because the colors themselves will soak into our bodies, just like if you put oil or water on it, on your body. And we don't need anybody else to motivate us. It's nice when you got it, but you are your own motivator. So I want you to repeat after me. I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am confident.
I am confident.
I am capable
I am capable
of manifesting
of manifesting
or femifesting
Or
Semi-festing.
the destiny I desire.
the destiny I desire.
Ram,
Rum,
ram,
rum,
rum.
rum.
Can you roll your tongue? Ram. And if you
Hey, make
notice
your teeth
all
chatter.
these, I see you, sis. All these, oh, I love your colors. She got the heart on. She got the solar plexus on. She got the.
Oh, look at there. Go ahead, Evelyn, Sister Evelyn. Look at Star, Sister Star up there glowing just like a star, I tell you. And head to the roof. You got it going up. Queen of Dream, look at you. You done switched on us.
No, I had the yellow, my yellow is all intertwined.
There you go, with that golden yellow skin, boy. Also, affirmations are a positive way to heal negative programming that is embedded in our subtle bodies. When balancing your solar plex, you can practice these phrases. And it's all about I do, but in a way for ourselves, like I love and accept my house. I love and accept this temple. I am authentic. I feel my own power. And I got some of this from Louise Hale. Louise Hayes, what's her name? Yeah, I got some of this from her as well.
Let them repeat after you. Let them feel it.
Okay. I love and accept my house.
I love and accept my house.
I am authentic.
I am authentic.
I feel my own power.
I feel my own power.
Say it like
I-
you mean it.
I know, say it like you mean it. I am free to choose in any situation. That's a
I
real
am
easy one.
I
free
am
to
free to
choose
choose in
In
any
any
situation.
situation, I direct my own life.
I direct my own life.
Life.
I trust the process of life.
I trust the process of life.
I am safe.
I am safe.
I am strong.
I am strong.
I digest life with ease.
I digest life with ease.
There you go. There you go. There you go. And the Metapua in the Sanskrit, it says that it's the city of jewels. Like Mama said, the seat. This is the seat of your personality. It is responsible for the assimilation of food, and it controls the horizontal section of our physical body. And like Queen said, it's like 2 inches, 2 fingers above the navel and 2 fingers below that breastbone.
Ribcage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
Hey, I came to a stop.
okay? We're just gonna keep rolling. So when you have a good connection with your solar plexus, like she said, making good choices, you are the one that's in charge of making those choices. Well, during this season of what they call summer, during the August, mid-July to mid-August period of time, that's when your Heru energy is at its highest. Heru, I want y'all to, some of these things we talk about, if you don't know about them, look them up. Go to Wikipedia, go to your computer. But Heru means the will, not willpower. Willpower is something that you bring up because it's kind of like an emotion of determination. But the will is the power of God within you, the power of Allah within you, the power of your angels, your ancestors within you that keep you going, keeps your heart beating, keep you breathing, keep your lungs going up and down, keep your digestive system working. In other words, keeps you living. Because when you cease, when that will ceases to function, that's when you've given it up to do something else, like pass out of your body. Mm-hmm. And as I was sharing with someone yesterday, you want to live a long time, your soul can live forever, but your body not gonna live forever. So if you want to enjoy, if you want to allow you are willing to allow your soul to stay on this planet as long as possible, then you have to do what with your body? You got to keep it fired up. That's what this energy is called. That's what it rides on fire, you know. And sometimes you don't be hot, but you say, oh, that music was on fire, girl. It set me on fire. Or that person was talking like Aduni talks about the brother who is the bishop. And her expression of that is like he set her on fire. You see, you can be inspired, INSPIRE, inspire someone, or you can be inspired with ED at the end. But what does inspire and fire have in common? IRE. And what do the Rastas call it? They call it Irie. How you feeling, sister? I feel Irie. I feel upful. I feel bright. I feel like the light. I feel Irie. See, as you grow and begin to connect the dots in this life that you live, you'll begin to see the connection between the way we express ourselves. See, so when you break words into their significant component parts, like fire, Irie, and all of that. Like I saw somebody's facial expression just now when that dot was connected between fire and Irie and inspire. Yes, I'm talking about you, Miss Evelyn. You just love her. All right, Howard, what's up? I saw you like you were ready for something else.
Oh, Oh, no, but it can be. The organs of the third chakra that are affected, that represents our power system, the seat of our ego, the strength and our anger. Prospectively, the organs are, of course, the stomach, the intestines, that's the small intestines, gallbladder, the liver, and the spleen.
Wait a minute, now you touched on the liver. I shared with y'all quite a few weeks ago about the Qigong exercise for the liver. I only can see myself in the little square. I don't know if y'all can see me in the big square or not, but it's the sound is shoo. So when you do this Qigong for the liver, you're standing and you take a deep breath into your solar plexus. You take a deep breath. So it's air that stokes the fire. Air stokes the fire. Yeah. Remember that. What did I say?
Air strokes the fire.
The fire. So you want, and too much air will blow it out. You know, you ever been around people, they talk you to death and you lose interest in what they're saying. So you, so the air stokes the fire. So you pull in a deep breath. Your hands are like this. And it goes out like that. Comes back in. And this one goes out like that. Okay? And you be saying, shoo, 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 shoo. You don't touch the liver. You just bring that vibration, that energy right back. Shoo.
Because y'all know the liver sits right here. The liver sits right here.
Shoo. And it is the only organ that can regrow itself.
That's true. That's true.
Then you don't have to twist. Just stand straight and move those arms. Hand goes flat out when it goes out like that. But when it comes in, it turns over and does that. And while that one's going out, in, shoo. And you can even feel it vibrating in this area. Can I hear everyone do that? Inhale, take it in. Now let it out. Shoo.
Shoo.
As long as you can hold it, hold it.
Shoo. 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 And just the sound that resonates through your body, you think you're just making sound, but it actually triggers the frequency and the vibration within your body. As a body work therapist, I work on my clients' bellies as well. And for us as a self to do a self stimulants of this area is great for moving bowel. This is massaging the colon, and it's starting low on your right side. You're taking your hand and you're just making circles. You're just making circles. Transverse, across. You can lay flat on the floor. You can lay in the bed. And all this is just, now we go descending down across to the navel. Then around the navel. You can start back. You can do this. This helps with constipation. This helps with just aiding in a smooth move when it comes to the bowels. And in yoga, one of our instructors, she has us, we be on our knees. I wanted Headaroo in her pants, but she all pretty in a dress today. But one thing is, we be on our knees and we take our hands and we put them right here. And we just bend over and come back. You bend over, and what you're doing, you're adding pressure and you're squeezing there. Yes. So real slow, and you hold it. And then you come back. Now you're on your knees while you're doing that. But this pressure is just leaning right into the liver, right under the breastbone. And it's actually pressing on the liver, part of the stomach, and your spleen and pancreas. And she said you won't have diabetes. She's from India, you know. But hey, I take all that as heart to try. It doesn't hurt to try.
Well, we're not gonna try it. We're gonna do it.
Oh, that's
You know,
that word.
I'm that's one
I'm
of those
getting my
words.
do not use vocabulary together. Do not use.
It's a wonder Head Rule didn't holler 100 push-ups.
I know.
Oh, she
I'm
did
just
like
gonna
this.
say- I'm
She
gonna
did.
say 20 of these. Do 20 of these.
Yep, she had her 2 fingers up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, yes, I received. I would do my 20.
So I want to comment here that when we're talking about the solar plexus and the Manipura chakra solar plexus and the all of the other chakra centers, remember I showed you the picture of Dambala Wado the other day?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Dambala, that old ancient African spirit from way back in the beginning of time that is a part of our structure. And that spirit, that energy moves up the staircase of our vertebrae to our brain, loops back down. When you see people shouting and doing stuff like that, that's what's happening. The Kundalini energy is pushing through the blockages. When it is smooth, when there's no resistance to it, that's when you get in that flow. You know, sometimes you'll be talking, sharing your knowledge, and then somebody said, "What was it you just said?" And you said, I don't know. If you wasn't recording it, I mean, it was the flow. That's your Kundalini flowing. Why we want you all to know these things is because once you become aware of the mechanics of this divine temple, then you can participate more in how it works. Okay? Breathing is the key, the essential quality to keep your temple in perfect condition is breathing. Breathing, number one. Water, number two. Food, number three. And eliminating is in the mix with all of that.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you stay here. My aunt left here, she's 104. Someone else I was talking to yesterday was telling me their people in their family was here until it was 122, 116. These are not unreachable or unattainable numbers. It's just that people live in the United States, the ununited, because they're not united, the ununited states, and live this life of stress and think that that's their reality. Stress is not your reality. Stress is your exit ticket out of here. Okay, I just want to share that.
Speaking of stress, that's one of the blockage that hit us in the solar plex.
Yes.
That's when you get your pains, your discomfort, even stress can create constipation.
Remember, how many of y'all ever said, I got butterflies in my stomach? Oh, I was so nervous, but I could feel it in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the quivering in the stomach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You control that through bringing that air into that fire.
That's
so
right.
That fire can pump you up.
It's all about the breath that settles and calms the nervous system, which calms the energy and the activity in the stomach. When we talk about fight and flight, or is it flight and fight? One of them. Anyway,
we're gonna fight first.
Yeah, we're gonna fight first, then we flight on out of here. Yeah, but at that time, it shut down the juices, and you can't think about eating because it puts you in that mode that I have put my armor on. I have sealed up, and I am ready to take on this fight or on this flight. But afterwards, it's the after effect. It leaves the stomach feel like you've been in knots. You can doubt settles here, fear, worry. It feels like a commitment that you just can't release. Victimization, it sets right in here. Shame sets right in here. Did I say guilt? Guilt set right in there. All those egos, it settles right in there as well. Well, one way to balance, I talked about, and Queen talked about sound as healing. We talked about using your breath as healing. And I gave a brief on body works for it, but also to balance yourself. We talked about going outside. Going outside heals on a sunny day and balance. That's right, a sun bath. You know, people say, Black people don't take a sun bath. Take a sun bath. That's all right. Get a little browner. It's all right. But I have yoga poses that everybody can do. Well, it's maybe a little challenging, but it has sequences, it has alternative, it has other ways. You don't have to be picture perfect. I want to show this one. And this one is called a boat pose. And you're on the floor. You can do this with your knees up, feet flat, and just with your arms out straight, tilt back. It pulls on the stomach area. It pulls on that muscle.
We see you.
Yeah, that's it, baby girl. Arms out straight and go back. That's it, and go back. That's it. Take those arms up a little bit more. Now that's the next one. There you go. We read the minds. We read the mind. And that's the next pose. That is excellent for pulling on that stomach and working that stubborn muscles. Now, if those are more advanced, and I'm showing the pictures that shows the muscles that are activating the work. This is the full boat with the legs up. What you can do is more challenging is you can stick a block, hold a block and stick a block right under there and take those legs up. These poses don't have no age. You look at it and say, "Ooh, I can't do that."
All
You
right,
can
Mama Help.
Hey, there you go. See, there you go, sister. I love you. I'm gonna do something special for you when I see you. This my helper here. Oh, I couldn't do it without you. Going back to the first one. Going back to the first one. You could start. This is step one for those that are not into yoga. Just look at it like this. It's a movement. That's it. Go. That's it. Now I got another one for you. That was the half boat and full boat. This is challenging. She got dress on, but I heard you were spreading them the other day. Okay, see this one? See this one? Uh-oh. Okay, she gonna go run, get ready for that one. Okay.
Put that one up again.
Okay, this one here, you see this one?
Wow.
I'm still working on this one. This is my cheat sheet. You see that? You can put this 2 blocks against the wall. You can sit on the blocks.
Look
with
at
your
her.
arms down. You can take your leg. I know. But Heteru, you see this one? You got a wall. You could take 2 blocks. And you can sit on those blocks. Flat against the wall to give you some balance. You take your arms. You see the arms are straight down. And then you can practice with lifting one leg, bring it down. The second leg, bring it down. And who knows, one day you probably be able to fly. Oh, let me see what my girl doing. Look at it. Look, against, yeah, put your body against that. Oh, I love you. Look at you. You ain't playing, girl. That's that flexible. That's that you. That's how we be rolling. That's that holistic stuff got you doing that. Okay, now this is another one. This is easy though. You're sitting on the floor, one leg. That's it. That's it. And you turn to the opposite way. You can turn that way and turn the other way. Yes. And that's a good stretch for the belly as well. Now this one here is the spinal twist, but it works the body as well. That's it. Good twist. You want all around the abdomen to stretch it out. Good job. Good job. Okay. I got this one here just because I know this girl can do this. This one here, I can't even pronounce it, but you see how her legs are? From that position, take one leg over the hip of the other leg. And you just twist. Oh, look at you. Is that other leg? Yeah, take that other leg. There you go. Ah,
Whoa.
there. Hey, that's for Headaroo. Hey, that's for Headaroo only. Okay, how about this one?
Man, I
All
gotta
this,
do both
all
sides
this,
for balance. I gotta do both
yes.
sides. I can't have a Popeye side.
That's right. That's right.
Beautiful. Oh, you know what? When I come to town, I'm getting you. We're going in the backyard. We taking our own photos to put on. You know how you go and you look up and you can't find us in
Yeah.
different poses? We're going to create our own.
All right.
That's all right. All right. This is a half bow pose. One leg down. You take the arm. You start with your right arm, right foot. Easy. Then you switch to the other foot. There. Now, one thing about it is lift that leg.
Lift it.
Yeah, lift the leg that you're holding.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Just give it a little lift.
Oh, yeah.
There. Now it's activated and working.
Holla, holla,
Yeah.
holla.
She said,
Oh.
now do bow pole with both legs. Okay.
Oh, go, mama hat.
That's it. And the thing is, she's lifting the thighs, she's lifting, and she's rocking on the belly. That's a good massage to the belly. 2 more and we be finished. Okay, she done had her workout. This one is elbow plank. On your elbow, just lift. That's it. You don't want it high, you don't want it low. Beautiful. Just holding that as long as you can. Create that tightness in the muscles of the belly. And the last one, camel. And camel is up on your knees. If you got a knee problem, don't do this one. But this one here is camel. You're up on your knees. You're taking your hands. There. You're up on your knees. Good. You can do it like that. Belly, belly. Good stretch in that belly. Now, take those hands and put them on your heel. That's the more advanced. And go on back if you can take it. See? And that's the salute to the sun. That's rising to the sun. Beautiful work. Ashe. Ashe.
Send that girl a check.
All right, Queen, what you got? What you got? What you got?
I was just going to say, now you can see what some of those positions were there for in ancient Kemetic, or what they call art. But you see those positions on the designs on the Kemetic walls, on the paintings in the museums, and you be thinking, I don't know, I wasn't thinking anything about it. Maybe if anything, I might have thought it was dancing. But those are the original yoga positions, that they have there. I also wanted to say that don't be afraid. Don't say things like, "Oh, I can't possibly do that." Your body can do things that will amaze you. And if you don't think so, look at a little child. Look at the things they do. They're not even thinking. You still have that body, but you just have to work at it. I remember when I first came home from New York after spending many years studying with African culture, doctors, scientists, priests, priestesses. And I always sat on the floor. I didn't start getting furniture until my daughter got to be a teenager. Talking about, my friends not gonna want to sit on the floor. So anyway, and I got to my aunt's house and I sat on the floor. I must have been in my late 50s. And my aunt Georgette said, peace and blessing upon her beautiful soul. She said, if I get down there, I ain't gonna be able to get up. I said, come on, Susan, you can do it. And she got down there. And to her amazement, she got up. The reason we think these thoughts, because we don't do the thoughts that we think. We rather think that we can't do it and don't try. I'm saying all that to say, let today be the first day of your new day. Even if you already do yoga, you already have flexible bodies, give yourself a chance, give your body the chance. And you will see that what they call arthritis, whether it's in here, in your knees, it settles in where? Your joints. Now, the way the blood flows through the body, when the blood hits a joint, if you got some inflammation in your blood, it's going to go and collect right around those joints where your blood is curving, right around those joints, those knees. People say, I got arthritis. You don't have arthritis. Your body does not have arthritis. Your person has to create a clean environment for your blood, and that waste that's in your blood will not collect on your joints. So that's just one example. There are many kind of ailments that we think we claim that we have, that we really do not have. So the solar plexus area can support you in that strengthening of yourself to do the things that you think you cannot do. So you remember when the sister and the brother came with the bells, with the bowls? Okay. And they use sound vibration.
Yeah.
That sound vibration can break up those deposits of inflammation in your joints. That's why it's important for us, especially us melanin people, turn the music on, move the body. Nobody in the house but you, or you and your ancestors. Move the body. When we talk about the solar plexus and the root chakra and those 3 chakras in the lower part of your body, come on, you know, when I went to the hospital the time when I had fibroid tumors, and the lady said, well, you know, that's common among Black people, Black women. And when I said to them, I said, well, it ain't gonna be common among this one. And I was studying with Dr. Africa at the time. And he had this little book he had put out, and it said to dance, to move your sacroiliac, to move that area where those 3 chakras are. Move it, move it, move it. So that's what I'm saying to you. So what? You're over 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71. And if I keep on going in a few years from now, I'll be over 81. But the point is, those numbers is just a point of reference. They're not what you are. You don't know how old you are. You don't have a clue.
True. That's just for statistical reasons to give you that. It is just for statistical reason, because it's like at my age, I'm a back up. When I start becoming an adult and I try to fit in with women my age, I told Mom, I said, I don't fit in with them. I said, because they sit around talking about what hurts. And I feel like a child, but I can't fit in with the younger ones because I be looking at them like they silly. I'm too old for them. My mother said, she said, if you feel like riding a bike at 100, ride your bike. You feel like taking a walk, you feel like jumping, you feel like, she said, forget age. So since then, it's like I say I'm in my 6th decade. That's enough just to give you what you want, but I'm ageless. But just what Queen was talking about, the sound bowls, the movement, again, just because you can't see it, pain has a ripple wavement, a movement like this. Pain is constant, ow, 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 until you set it in your mind how to break that connection. Anger is on the Richter scale of like anger, like that. Then the next was fear.
That's one.
Joy. That's what we want. We want that.
That's a great demonstration. I like that picture. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that so I can put it on my wall. See, that's what happens when you study heat. How many of you ever been down, walking down the street in the summertime and see those waves rising up?
Yes.
Off
those heat waves from this. If you look really hard, you can see the waves from the heat or the waves that come up off the ground. All that is vibration and frequency.
Okay, I'm gonna give you all let's have a little exercise in creating our own vibrations and frequency. If you got pain, anybody that's sitting out here right now, I can't see everybody, but whether I can see you or not, if you have had pain or if you are having pain in any part of your body, I want you to think that part of your body. Don't think, oh God, I'm hurting. Just think that part of your body. So let's say, think low back. Just think low back. And I want anybody, can anybody tell me, did you feel a wave of energy go down there? Did anybody feel anything bouncing in that area when you just thought low back?
When you said low back, it's putting the focus, and I felt the heat.
Yes.
In that area.
I felt like a woo-hoo.
Yeah, I actually felt a warmth. You said the word low back. Even though I'm not having low back problems, apparently something is going on if a little heat was created.
See, and if you aren't doing it, if you didn't feel it, you got to be more serious about trance meditation. And this cycle that we're in right now in the Source Society is called Ausair. And Ausair represents the totality of what we call God. To become an Ausair man or woman means that you have practiced all 11 of those laws, and those laws now have become the tool for healing your body and your mind. Because once you do meditation and you go into trance, whenever you get tense, whenever you're in pain or anything like that, you immediately go to your trance. You don't have to sit back and go, oh, or any other word that you might use. That's the practice sessions. But when the time comes for you to use what you have practiced, you can go into that trance state immediately. And now I mean trance like you walking around like a zombie. I mean, the energy, it's a certain, I cannot even describe it. It's a place that rises up in you when you see how a star is rocking. See what she's doing? See that rocking? She don't even know she's rocking. That's trance. That's trance. That's trance.
That's going into that healing mode or that cocoon of comfort.
And if, go ahead, go on, sister, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, that's a meditative mood.
I think you all should write down cocoon of comfort. I like that phrase. There was another phrase somebody used that I wanted to catch, but I have to come back the next time for that. The cocoon of comfort. Think of a cocoon. Can you see inside of a cocoon? How many of y'all ever seen a cocoon hanging off a tree before the caterpillar becomes a butterfly? Can you see inside of it? No.
No.
You don't know what's going on inside there, but somebody taught you that a butterfly is going to come out of there one day. Well, when you use that cocoon meditation, I'll call it, the butterfly of peace and joy will go through your entire body, and whatever ailment you got, it will be removed. I say, I'm not talking no bubblegum talking. I'm not talking to y'all something I read. I'm talking about the life that I live.
That's right.
All the surgeries that the average woman be talking about by the time she's in her 40s, I didn't have those. It doesn't mean that I wasn't scheduled to have it. I just said, no, I ain't having that. What did I say? I said, my grandmama and them taught me that God heals everything. God is all. So one of the key things my grandmama told me when I was around about 9, 10 years old, she said, try God. Not try God. Try, like put God on trial. Well, God, you say you're gonna do that. Well, come on, let me see you do it. No, I'm serious. That's how I deal with it. I don't be begging. I said, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, whatever it is. You said that you can heal everything. All I have to do is trust and obey. You notice I shied away from the word believe, because believe got lie right in the middle of it. So you got to be careful with these English words. It's not what it said, it's what's hidden. It's what's not said. Okay? Right. So in trusting and obey, when I grew up and found out I had a tumor big as a grapefruit, I used to suffer from constipation, terrible. I thought the average time you went to the bathroom was once or twice a week. I was a kid though, I wasn't a grown up. So I found out about the tumor and how you gotta dance, you gotta move that lower part of your body, and you have to keep your bowels moving. As a matter of fact, if you watch a baby, if they're nursing, I don't know about the milk bottle ones, but the nursing baby, as soon as they eat, they move their bowels. because they're free. Their minds are free. Think back. All of this is part of the utilizing your chakras, because your chakras are the place in your body where the living element of life resides. You can believe everything you want to believe, but when you do, you better ask questions within yourself and say, what lie is in this? What's the lie in this? Because I keep saying I believe. See, so you look at your solar system, right? You look at your solar system, your solar plexus area, and you look at all of this, your spine as your solar system. You look at your kundalini as the sun moving through your solar system. You can move it by just thinking. Think right now. Think about the movement of energy up your spine. Don't try to move it. Just think about it. Just think, energy moving up my spine. See, and if you just do these exercises, don't just do it in the morning when we show up. Do it then when we're not around. So the next time we come together, we can ask you, what experience did you have?
What did you feel? How did you feel?
Yes, yes. And remember, solar plexus is I do. So I want y'all to do, not that I want you to do it, but I'm suggesting that you do it so you can live the life we're talking about.
You know what?
Go ahead.
I was not to jump off, but I was thinking when you were talking about the baby, I thought about, what do small children that's being potty trained do when it's time to move their bowels? They squat. They go and they go, I don't know, if they go in the spot and they be like this, they squat.
The people in India and Africa still squat.
But
China too.
But that's the whole point. The whole point is we move our bowels the wrong way. We sit on a throne. Right. Where actually to go in the squat, you're getting the body connects and help each other. You're getting the right leg to stimulate the right side. Yeah. You're getting the left leg to work the left side. You are actually stimulating your body to perform that act of releasing. That's right. And so I always think about a child and I'd be cracking up and I said, but she's doing it right. Then here come man to mess it all up, create a throne because you want to sit higher to poop. So you'll be sick. And then you be constipated. Then you have problems. But how we can alleviate that is they have those stools that goes around the toilet. I don't know the proper term for it, but they're like a block or something that's
put your feet up on.
Yeah, and you put your feet up on it.
They call it the squatty potty, but I use
but there it is. You create your own squatty potty.
Use that, baby. Let me tell you, it's a whole elimination is so much more comfortable.
It is
so much more comfortable
because you're working so hard. Get the body to work for you too. You got your tools. You are your tools, and me, you can use a crate. You can use a step stool. That's how you do it, baby. But she telling the truth. That's how you do it. You in that bathroom by yourself, ain't nobody in there with you. You ain't got time to be potty. Yes. You trying to release.
And you can practice squatting.
Yes.
You can practice squatting. Hold on to your chest.
Give a guy to squat.
Hold on to your chest of drawers. Hold on to something that's not going to turn over on you. And squat. Stretch those back muscles. I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to
squat.
That's the squat. When I went to India and I went to the bathroom in the hotel, there was a hose in the bathroom by the toilet. And I said, what is this for? Nobody told me anything. So, and I looked where the toilet paper was, and it was about that much toilet paper. I said, they don't use, this ain't enough toilet paper. Common sense hit and said, wash yourself with the hose. They only use the toilet paper to dry.
To dry afterwards.
Right, we're doing too much.
We're doing too much. We're doing too much.
Against nature.
Yeah, but that's what the others trained us to be. We are breaking the chains. What Hawa and I have come to do is help you break those chains. But if you don't put the energy into it, we're just talking. See, we got to go from this just talking to what? Doing.
Doing.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
do.
Yes, ma'am. Aduni,
Yeah,
time to go.
when I had gone to get my colonics with Kafira, Dr. Kafira, that would once she would finish, because I'd be laying out, and she'd tell me to rub certain areas while
Right,
I'm
yeah.
there. And she would say to release when I would, in my thoughts to release when that was, when she say, okay, push, especially when you say, okay, because you're so full, and then release those thoughts along with it. But when it was over, and I'd go into the bathroom, that would be there. Mama help, that stool would be there. So my legs were up like this, and then it would just go.
I
Yes.
see you, Evelyn.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes. Oh, there you go, Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
There
she
you
got
go.
the whole thing. Right.
It's got
Evelyn,
two
did
levels.
you have that? Did you have that made, or you purchased it
I
somewhere?
purchased it on Amazon.
Okay.
It's
What's-
bamboo.
I know, I see.
Nice.
But what's the name of that company?
It's just a squatty potty.
Yeah,
Squatty Potty.
Squatty
Okay.
Potty.
Mm.
You should see the video. The video for Squatty Potties is hilarious.
I know.
It's
And the
hilarious.
poopery,
Yes.
the
The
poop,
poopery.
their commercials are so funny. Oh my gosh. The situation.
Whoa. Well,
Like the bathroom was like the bathroom was in the dining room and the girl had to go and she was at the dinner table.
oh, Lord.
Since we're on that subject of herbs, some aromatherapy and herbs can help that area, the solar plex area. I'm gonna start with some of the aromatherapies. Sandalwood. You can write this down. I started to describe each one, but you can write it down and look it up. Do your homework. We just dropped the seeds. Myrrh, cedarwood.
Oh, cedarwood is divine. Just from
Yeah.
smelling it. Mm.
Lang lang,
Lang, lang.
lemongrass, lavender, rosemary,
Slow down.
ginger root. Oh, I'm jumping. This is supposed to be aromatherapy. Rosemary, ginger, and believe it or not, black pepper oil. Black pepper oil can help you transform rigid patterns of the mental conception. Read about the black pepper. It says it brings the knowledge you don't have to repeat the past and lights the way to see new solutions to old problems. This oil brings the gift of refining an ideal into its best expression. And that's that black pepper.
Where you get that from?
Huh?
Where you get it from?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
It's
Okay.
Google. Google it.
Google, the new university.
Google it. Now that's the aromatherapies. And with the aromatherapies, you can just smell it.
Okay.
You can apply it with a carrier. You can use a carrier oil, with a olive oil, almond oil, black seed oil, but you couple drops of your aromatherapy oil, your essential oil, onto the carrier oil and rub. And again, you rub and you're working everything you got. You start up here and you rubbing and you're talking about what you want to release. Not, oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, no, it's like I need you to work for me. You talk to it like you talk to your God. This is how you say, how you manifest your God. Your God is all this.
That's right. That's right.
Manifest to talk to it.
Speak to the solution, not
There you go, my sister. Speak to the solution. And same thing with the herbs, dandelion root, senna, milk thistle, ginger. Did I say that?
Mm.
Yeah,
That
and
was
you
good
can
aroma.
move to the crystals. Where are your crystals? I don't see nobody with no darn crystals on their body. Nowhere. Hey, I had to check myself.
I don't have it
It's
on my
like,
body,
hey,
but
while I'm dogging y'all out, it's like, oops.
I
But
don't have it on my body, but I have it on my desk.
yes, that's it. Put it around your person. Put it around you.
And this
There
one
you
right
go.
here,
There you go. There you go.
this
But
one
you know
is
what?
my RJ crystal, the one we use for RJ.
Is that
RJ is one of the
citrine?
ancient mothers.
Is that
Mm.
citrine?
Girl, you know I don't know.
Oh, well, that she's holding up citrine. Citrine, it says it warms and balance. It says citrine can help send energy upward from the abdominals to the crown chakra, giving you everything you need to leap higher into the world. That's citrine. What you have, Heather? Oh,
Oh, I have a collection.
okay. Why you get your collection?
You.
Mama
Aduni got
Evelyn,
something.
what you got,
Citrine.
Evelyn?
This is citrine, and I
Yes.
forgot what the black one is, but I forgot.
Onyx or
Obsidian.
Yeah,
No,
it could be.
obsidian?
no,
Is it shiny? Is it hematite?
Oh, I
no.
love hematite.
I do
Hematite.
too.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
hematite.
What you
Yeah.
got, Queen Aduni?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see what you
Oh,
got
she
in
got
there.
the chakra tree.
Yeah, is that rose? Rose is
Amethyst.
See,
Oh, I got one of those for my earrings and a necklace. Exactly like that.
This is what Fauna gave me. Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It has a
But
mixture of things.
I'm telling you, for the solar plex, the Mantipura, the third chakra, the belly chakra, the abdominal chakra, amber, what's that? Citrine, golden toothpaste, all the yellow stuff.
Yeah.
Yellow jasper,
Yeah.
topaz, tiger eye.
Uh-oh.
What's that? Calcite? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Calcite. CALCITE. Calcite.
Calcite.
Calcite. And always throw you some pyrite in there. That's a little money.
I love pyrite. I
I got.
love pyrite.
I have snowflake. Somebody. I forgot what the snowflake.
Okay.
Snowflake,
Citrine.
obsidian.
Obsidian.
Yeah. I got blue lace agate, carnelian, the African jade. Oh, I'm not putting it at the window.
Okay. Speaking of crystals, we're gonna one of our sessions we're gonna do crystals, from the cleaning it to using it, how to use it, understanding it, how to ground it.
Okay.
We can jump in and do that one Wednesday,
Okay.
because all these are our tools. How you say, we the medicine women on wheels, we giving you your medicine from the medicine bag. All you got to do is reach in. Something will work, and if it don't, then just trust. I started to say believe, don't believe. Just trust that it's working
Trust
for
and
you.
obey.
Oh, that is work.
That's it. Trust and obey.
The main thing, don't give up on yourself, because just don't give up on this here body. You pay more attention, people pay more attention to their automobiles and their houses than they do this house.
And they friends more than they pay attention to their own body.
Yeah.
On their own body. This is a divine, this thing is divine. I always say.
That's what
and
Melodoma said.
What he
Said
said?
that we give too much attention to everything else, all the products and all the material things.
Right. And then once we learn these properties of these stones and these herbs, then we can begin to carry that energy with us and be able to do that with our own minds now that we've had a relationship.
You see how she's moving her hands? Most of us talk with our hands. Do it again, Heru. You see that? She's bringing energy in, even if she doesn't know it.
Oh, that's like what we just did.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And but you started here. You did like this.
Oh my goodness.
So that was like a sweep, a cleansing. You didn't even know it.
Ugh.
I'm gonna give everybody stand up. Stand up. As long as you can still see me, I'm gonna sit, but stand up. And I want you to take your hands like this and come sweep it on down. Don't touch your body. In front of your body, just go on down, bend over and take it all the way down to your feet. Now stand up and exhale like you're blowing it out. Do it again. Make that little pyramid. Now come on down in front of your body. Come on down, come on down, come on down. You can open up your hands when you get down by your legs, because you want to come down on each side. Come back up and blow out. Now see how, this is where you do it, what I'm trying to get you to do. I don't know if you can see me, but you start up here and you come see, you open your hands up and come on down. Now, when I do that, did anybody feel anything that you want to share?
I want to share a lesson that my master teacher showed me. We, meaning me and you, remember we went into this secondhand store? I don't know if it was Goodwill or not. And when I was walking by the shoes, I started getting nauseated. I started feeling something in the solar plex. And you told me to go outside, and you told me to sweep myself, not touch, but just what you're doing now. You told me to sweep myself. You said, don't worry about what the next man think, or this is for you. And so I would get it off me. And so now I know when I go near the shoes, I really take a V line, because it's a certain energy and the ancestors or something that be pulling me about those shoes. And so I would walk around it. But if I go past something that made me feel that queasiness, because we pick up things, we pick up other people's energy. You can go in some place and you can be just as happy as you want to be. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wow, I got a headache. Oh, my stomach. You can divert that because you'll be carrying it with you. So I do a sweeping. I do a brushing. She told me to turn clockwise. So I'm in the parking lot going around. That's to confuse the energy. If someone's on you and they're trying to attack you and it's just diverting and confusing the energy.
Well, she's such a good student. And I give thanks to you, Hawa. You be telling me stuff I don't even remember doing. But man, that is definitely what we do. You sweep, there's nothing you cannot do to fix yourself. Let me put it to you that way. Your mind can think limiting thoughts, but that's what you submitting yourself to do. And we're in the season of Heru. It's my season, the season of the will, the season to become, what do I have down here? To have your thoughts and feelings directed by the Spirit of God. You're not doing anything. You're not making these thoughts. You got thoughts coming in your head you hadn't even thought of. So where are they coming from? Let's live this connection. Yes, ma'am, Sister Star. What'd you say? From above?
A mute.
You had asked the question where they're coming from, and I'm spirit.
You pointed above. Yeah, universal consciousness. So to have your thoughts and feelings directed by the Spirit of God, you pass on the wisdom place where you share with the Spirit of God. Remember I told y'all a few weeks ago, if you grab somebody's hand and y'all walking holding hand, that person holding your hand too. So when you grab a hold to the Spirit of God, or that means the consciousness and awareness that life force you have is that universal consciousness that made the all, the one, the all. The Muslims say Allah, A-L-L-A-H, and if you say it backwards, it's still Allah. I was talking to a Muslim last night who called me to wish me happy birthday, and he was talking something, and I said, wait a minute, excuse me, ain't you a Muslim? And he said, yeah. I said, well, didn't you say Allah means all in all? So how are you going to be separated from anyone? You're never separated from others. If we continue on like we're doing, I might make a phone call later tonight and say, Sister Duna, what's the matter with you? And she'll say, what you mean, what's the matter with me? I said, because I'm feeling that something is going on. I feel it in my solar plexus. I feel it right here. That something is happening with you. So you need to talk right now and get it out. And she may tell Star, you know, Mama Ayaba come, I don't know how she knew. Yeah, you know how I know. You know how you know. We all know how we know. So we don't, after from now on, all y'all Elizabeth people no longer can say, I don't know how I know. All right, let's leave that over there in the trash can in the corner somewhere. I know how I know. I know because this element that they call God, this creator, this essence of life in me is connected to the essence of life in you. Like
And that's the crown. We're gonna get there. That's the crown chakra that says what?
I
I
know.
know.
We working on it. We climbing up the chain. We working on it to the I
Yeah,
know.
we want to take this mysticism out of the picture about chakra system. It's not a mysticism. Those people in India who are the ones that projected all of this onto the earth, those people are descendants of the same people we're descendants
Come
of.
on,
Yes.
talk about it.
It's
Come
no
on, talk
different.
about it.
And I told y'all, I suggested that you go to PBS, go to Google and PBS India 70,000 years ago, or PBS The Story of India. And PBS got it right up there. The very first section tells you that Indus Kush Valley was established by the people who came out of what we now call Africa. And the Greeks gave it the name Africa, and Africa means skin of God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it
They know.
means.
They
So when
know,
you,
we don't know.
See?
well, we're gonna know now, and we're gonna
Gonna know
spread the
now.
word to everybody else. Skin of God. So how can you have the skin of God if you ain't the God that made the skin? Excuse me.
Excuse me.
And all y'all sisters in here, especially the ones who had a baby, how that baby get that skin? It just dropped out of the sky? How the baby get the bones? How the baby get the tissues? How the baby get the cells? Those are your cells and your bones and your skin. And yours is your mother. And hers is her mother's. And we can
Your
go on back
ancestors.
to the primal mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the life that I've shared with you, it's not no book life. I'm telling you how I live my life. This is how I live. When my daughter got smart mouth with me one time, she don't really get smart mouth, but she was determined she wasn't gonna do something. I said, come here, little girl, let me tell you something. You see that hair on your head? That's mine. You see them eyes in your head? That's mine. I made those. You see that skin on your body? That's mine too. I sacrificed my skin so you can have some skin. All of that is mine. I made it. So you can never disrespect me. All you can do is honor me and say, thank you for my skin, my body, my everything you got. You thank me for that. See, we don't teach our children like the children are taught in Africa. People talk about how respectful the little kids. I'm talking about traditional Africa, and I ain't talking about the crazy people Africa. But they talk about how respectful and mannerable these children are. They know about they know about solar plexus and all that stuff. Can't you tell by the way they dance? They focus on the different parts of their body to awaken that energy. Crazy white people said they were crazy. These people crazy. They wild. They just have no control. That's the
It was
capital letter of control.
It was purpose.
See, they know something about us that we don't know about ourselves.
Well, we're knowing now. We're gonna learn.
We knowing now, but I'm just saying there's a lot of us that don't know, but they know something that they look at us and they fear us. They literally fear us. You know,
they fear God.
And that's why I'm trying to lead it back to the Kush Nile Valley people. And what is Kush? Black. You know, what, like you said, Africa. Hey, the people of the gods, they know we're gods, and we still trying to connect with a god.
With Disney, we connecting with Disney. They take their children to Africa. We take our children to Disney.
See,
you got that right.
I want to share something.
Yes, ma'am.
Dizzy Gillespie has a song called Kush. Woo! You got to listen to it. I'll send it. It's a beautiful song, long song, no words, just all music, but it's called Kush, and
I'm
you'll
pulling that joint up
understand.
today.
Uh-oh.
Yes, yes. Stay
Yeah.
connected, sisters. Stay connected. Don't let anything give you the illusion that you're disconnected, because there's no such thing as being disconnected. You got water. You have water in the ocean, water in the rivers. And I might maybe have a hip hop piece on that. Water in the streams below. You got water in the sky, water in the cloud, water that helps you grow.
Hmm.
You are the essence of water. You got water in the womb, water in the bladder, water in the kidneys too. You got water in the blood, water in your heart. Now what you gonna do? You gonna
Uh-oh.
take this knowledge?
You got that. You know that's a song.
Hey, Beyonce ain't got nothing on me. I just don't have her money. Now,
There you go.
the point I'm making here is that we are always connected. And I'm gonna share with you the one I said today I was gonna add this to the solar plexus information because it's all one, it's all connected. I think it was Peace who said she never heard of the Guru Chakra. The Guru Chakra's up here.
Right,
Guru
right. The one,
Chakra.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying the one she said she ended up getting on her third
Yeah, the
eye.
bindi that she put right
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your guru chakra. And what is the guru? And outside of your body, the guru is the master teacher. So you have the guru chakra, you got the master teacher sitting right here, right here, y'all. So when you work with these 11 laws, when you work with the 11 laws, I say that again, because it's all about working. When you work with the 11 laws, then you become Ausair. Ausair, I'm gonna read all that to you. Since we're in the cycle of Ausair, O, zero, or the O, what is the O? Is the O nothing or is the O something?
Oh, it's something.
That's right. As my grandson said, they think the black hole has nothing in it, and the black hole has everything in it. This is my grandson, 8 years old. I don't even know how he knew about the black hole. All right, the O, the law of Amen, A-M-E-N, Amen. Now I'm gonna tell you, show you why you say Amen at the end of all your prayers. No matter what the religion is, everybody says Amen, or the Muslims would say Amen. And I say, I'm in. I am, I apostrophe M-I-N, I'm in. You were made in the likeness of a piece that nothing can disturb. You were made in the likeness of a piece that nothing can disturb. Didn't say destroy. It's got to start with disturb first before you can be destroyed. You mean that disturbed you, that bothered you? So that destroyed your peace. It disturbed your peace. Reclaim your peace that you may attain to your reason for coming into existence, the enjoyment of life. So why are you here? Why are you here? You're here to enjoy life. Yeah. Well, the ancient Kemetic said God made these bodies so God could come in and experience what he had made. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. God made these bodies, or the creator made these bodies, and it did so that it can enjoy. Put it close, I can't see it.
I wrote it down. I found the laws and I'm writing them down.
I thought you were, because I could see your eyes, I could see the way your head was moving. That's right. If you have the book of my art or the book of the 11 laws, open it up right now, and we can do this together. There it is. Hawa Asataya is holding it up. Ma'at, the 11 laws of God. They tricked the people with the 10 commandments. You know, you forget that Moses lived with the ancient Kemetic people. Moses lived in the Egyptian temple. Moses was raised up from a baby in that temple. His mama was the queen or the wife of the Pharaoh. Come on now. Don't close your mind to reality. Reality, if he grew up in the temples of ancient Egypt, guess what? He practiced their culture. And why would Jehovah, why would Yahweh make that happen in his life? So he could bring it back to his people, because the people weren't going to do it. They all in their mind, all they could think about, these are pagans. They worship statues. We don't worship statues. Anyway, I ain't going off on it. We'll do that another time. So when it says you are made in the likeness of a piece that nothing can disturb, once you realize that your peace has been disturbed, that's you letting go of the God that dwells within.
That manifests within you. Mhm.
The peace is your God.
That's it.
And if you don't think that's the truth, I always give you ways to prove these things. Look at a baby. You can holler at a baby, you can spank the baby on the butt. That baby always reaching for you. Want to hug you around your legs, want to come to you and want to get in your lap, because it wants to get back to the peace, to the God that dwells within. Now, reasoning. If in truth it is our nature to be at peace. Oh no. If in truth it is our nature to be at peace. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Free of automatic emotional responses. We're in the Heru cycle. Heru is choosing. Heru is making a choice to respond the way we respond. This takes practice. This is not something that just because I'm reading it to you or telling you about it, it's going to happen. You have to practice this. And the universe, or it, what we call God, it's going to always bring you challenges to help you to live these laws, to help you to become a divine being. It's not, oh my God, I had such a terrible experience. I don't know why I had to go there. Or it's Dwight and Tell. Thank you, God, for bringing me this challenge to make me a more perfect being, so that I can become one with your being, so I can become the divine person I was born to be. You know, you'll never hear me say somebody broke my heart, because that means I'm giving in to my emotion. I've made the choice. I've chosen to give in to some negative response to a challenge that was designed to make me one with God. Free of automatic emotional responses, in situations of challenge. Then the only thing we need to do is to ignore the emotional reflex that destroys our health and our performance abilities. If we can be at peace, especially when the peace in situations of challenge lead to enhanced intuition and spiritual power. So read it backwards. If I want to have enhanced intuition and spiritual power, then I have to choose not to follow a negative expression of my emotions. That's my choice. And I'll never forget, I think I told y'all this a while back. When I was married, brother, I married with somebody I knew from a teenager. Anyway, I was crying. He was saying something and I started crying. And he said, that's what women do. Use their tears to control other people, especially men. So you start crying. So what I'm supposed to do now? Stop talking? He said, all y'all women do it. The women in your family do it. And he knew, because he'd been with me from the time I was 14 years old. So immediately my tears stopped. I didn't stop crying. I didn't make myself stop crying. As soon as he said that truism, the tears dried up. And I said, well, I got to go in my room and meditate on this. And I went in my room and I meditated on it. And I haven't hardly cried since. You see. So why am I saying all that? To tell you, you have the power to put these emotions in their proper perspective. Emotions are like the fuel for your car. The emotions settle right here in your solar plexus area. And it can make your stomach feel like, or that area, feel like it's going to cramp up. I don't know if any of you ever had it. I had a Charlie horse in my solar plexus one time because of my emotional reaction to a situation. It's very painful. So if you want to enhance your intuition, if you want to enhance your spiritual power, then ignore the emotional reflexes that come up in challenging situations. Okay? we'll work on it. I mean, if you all are really interested in this and how to work on that, we can work. We'll bring some more information about that to you, because there are meditations that you have to do. The meditations are like training wheels. The meditations and the visualizations are the training wheels that bring you to the point where you be automatically responding by choice. Not
The
by
training,
but not
the
by
training
conditioning.
are the rituals, which is the practice in order to walk in that light. And it's with the practice every day,
Every day.
every day.
Somebody come in and says something that always disturbs you, always bothers you. Well, today is the day that is not gonna bother you.
Right.
You're
Right.
gonna what? You're gonna do your deep breathing, breathe that air into the solar plexus region, hold it for the count of 1, and exhale it slowly out to the count of 6. These are the defenses that the spiritual people and ancestors have passed down to us.
Yes.
To counter the physical conditionings that we grow up with. Just like y'all were talking about the toilet. We've been conditioned to sit on the toilet. The children, every baby you know, always squatted. Why did they stop? Because we don't squat.
We beat it
See?
into them to get on the toilet.
Correct.
Damn shame. It's a damn shame.
And if I ever build me a house, I'm gonna build my toilets like I saw in India. Because that made all the sense in the world to me. Wash and then wipe. Wash yourself. I wash all the time now, so but I don't have no hose, but I got a sink and washcloth.
And some
So
soap and a soap bar.
and that too, but don't use too much soap in that area.
Oh yeah, no. That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
right, yeah.
I'm
But
just
use
saying,
it
I
if
don't
you
use
have
that
to.
liquid mess. I don't use that liquid mess.
And when you can't get to water, I always carry or use wipes. Believe me, check no chemicals, none of that junk in it. Because that ain't nothing but some water on a little, you can make your own wipes, you know?
Yes.
You sure can. And put it into a jar or container and pop it out and use it. And you're cleaning. I can't famine just using toilet paper. Some dry toilet paper trying to clear something.
Yeah, but we were conditioned to accept that as
That's
a
what I
reality.
mean. We were conditioned
Yeah.
to do the dumbass things.
But once you do better, once you know better, you what?
You do better.
All right.
The
That's
creation
right.
of those things was to help them make money. That's how they
That's
made
product.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
There
Absolutely.
we are the prophet, you know, to their products.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time when I was a little girl, and my mother and my grandma, aunties, and them, they taught us how to fold up the white cloth to make pads. There was no pads in them early days.
Right.
And then that way you learned that it wasn't nasty.
Right.
Women have the attitude that when their menses come or their red, what did you call it? The red tint.
The red tint.
That's supposed to be something nasty. How can it be nasty when it made you? Anyway, I don't want to miss out on. I want to focus right because I want y'all to get to the law while I'm saying the amen or amen truism. I live expecting neither gain nor loss, pain nor pleasure from the things I need in life, because my nature is essentially unconditional. The first sentence, I live expecting, I don't expect gain nor loss. So you don't go into a situation telling true lies. Well, I'm gonna go over here and take this test, but I probably won't pass it. How can you say that?
You just failed.
You just failed it. And then you'll come out praising. See, I told you I wasn't gonna pass it. I knew I wasn't gonna. What?
See, that, that's so ugly. So ugly.
But that's because we have not embraced the reality that we are in the carriers of this spirit they call God, the creator.
We are what we think. We are what we do. We are what we eat.
Mm-hmm. We are conditioned to think that this God, this creator, is somewhere way out yonder.
Right.
But I give you simple examples. You stop breathing. Starve yourself to death. Because you can't stop breathing. You can hold your breath, but then you'll go, okay? So that's your reality. I live expecting neither gain nor loss. Or you don't go bragging in your mind that when I do this, I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna have that and I'm gonna have the other. You might, but you can also have it taken away too. So you live neither expecting gain nor loss, pain nor pleasure from the things I need in life, because my nature is essentially unconditional. That which is my capital SELF, that which is myself has no likes, has no dislikes, preferences, or predetermined emotional thought responses to situations. Those predetermined thought responses to situations were conditioned into our minds. If you don't believe me, go check out the differences between girls and boys when they're little. You see, they don't have those conditioned responses until we train them to have it. Like y'all heard me say this too. The little boy got an ice cream cone. The little girl started crying because she wanted and he won't give it to her. So the parents jump on the boy. I don't jump on him. I jump on the girl. I said, excuse me, life ain't like that. You're not going to get what you want by crying. So you need to stop crying.
I tell them that all the time, Mama.
Good.
You can't don't nobody understand those tears. You need to tell us what you need. And then they
Yeah. And I teach them too, you can't make nobody do anything for you. And then of course I'll tell the little boy, if you want to share, then share. But remember the law, that what you give, you get back. See, it's all about teaching. So I don't say you got to share. You ain't got to share. But remember the law, that what you do, you get back. You reap what you sow. So you make up your own mind what you want to do with that law. And that's where we are in the law of Heru. We are in the Heru cycle, and that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing this with you all. I'm essentially unconditioned. That means I wasn't born conditioned. I cultivate my happiness through spiritual development. So how do you cultivate happiness? Through spiritual development. I understand that happiness is not a continuous freedom from pain resulting from difficulties. No one knows my name, neither men nor gods. No one has seen my face, neither my father nor my mother. I was before the first time and shall be beyond the last.
Ashe. Yes.
Yes, that was written in one of those prayers or songs of well, we say Osir, they say Osiris, the song of Osir. That neither my father, now think about this, no one knows my name, neither men nor gods, no one has seen my face, neither my father nor my mother. I was before the first time and shall be beyond the last. Think about that. Anybody seen your face? You haven't even seen your own face. You see this physical replica and no two people look alike. Check about it. I mean, think about that. No two people have the same fingerprints. No two people have the same shape and form. It's amazing.
Not even twins.
Not even twins.
No same DNA. The DNA strand is different.
Yeah. So why do these other people want to make everybody look alike, act alike, think alike, walk alike?
We all alike.
Say what?
I just said, we all alike.
Why do they want to see that? I think it's because they cannot function.
Take away your power.
And they cannot function with you having that idea of yourself being unique and special.
That part. That's the part that they want to rob and steal, is our authenticity, our creativity, our ability to create. That right there.
Right. That's
who they're talking.
Hey,
that's why they put us on the toilet stool.
Say what, baby girl?
I said that's why they put us on the toilet stool, to embarrass us.
Yep.
Put you on the fake throne.
Well, you know what happens when your bowels get blocked up. You know, it's like a stopped up sink. All the waste goes up.
Yeah, that plumbing is blocked.
And the waste goes up to your head. Anyway, the
Mhm.
law of Auxerre, that's what I'm getting to. Now, Auxerre's number is 1. Remember, our men's number was 0.
Zero.
The law of Auxerre is number 1. And what does it say? Your nature. And nature is a word that copped out of neteru. Neteru is a word for the gods.
Gods.
Gods is the guides, that energy which guides you through life. Your nature is unconquerable.
Conquerable.
Therefore, nothing or no one
No
in the
one.
can be against you. Nothing and no one in the world can be against you. Why? Because your nature is unconquerable.
Unconquerable peace.
Yes. So
Mhm.
all experiences come to you to promote your reclamation of peace. All the experiences come to promote your reclaiming your peace.
Peace.
Your peace is your
Ashe.
property.
Yes,
the-
Lord.
And
Yes,
that peace.
Lord.
Yeah.
That peace.
Yes. Hey,
Yes,
peace
we're
done jump
coming
in at
after
the
you.
right
We're
time.
coming after you, peace. See how you show up?
That peace. Yes.
And why do these experiences come to promote your reclaiming of your peace?
Yeah, to
So
claim
that
it.
you may in turn acquire wisdom and spiritual power. So let's say it backwards again. In order to acquire wisdom and spiritual power, you have to reclaim what?
Your peace.
Peace. How do you reclaim your peace? By choosing not to respond to the conditioned emotional reaction to things.
Of the world. Mm-hmm.
You have been conditioned. We all have been conditioned, especially us women. And who's raising these children? Who putting these conditionings into the spirit of the children? The mothers. We do it. You see, we do it. I met a sister years ago. She had 5 children. Not one time did that girl raise her voice. Not one time. I was amazed. I don't even know what to say I was. I never seen nothing like it. She never spanked them or nothing. You know why she could do that? Because she took the time to teach her children.
Yeah.
She told them why she was doing something and why they had to obey. She didn't just spank them. Said, just go over there and sit down somewhere and be quiet. She said, come here. And the child came. She said, sit down. Because she was teaching them, you never let children stand up when you giving them wisdom. Ever, never. You teach them what humility is by giving them the way of life that brings about humility. And that way of life is to show them how to respect you.
Yes.
You don't say,
yes.
well, you got to respect me. You don't. What are you talking about?
You
They
sit them down.
Sit down, because the knowledge that's going to pour out of my mouth is going to pour down into your ears, into your brain. So that's why they sit. So she had them, the child sit, and she said, now, do you think what you just did was what you're supposed to do? I mean, she was talking quiet, just as I'm talking now. And they would say, well, she said, no, just answer my question first. Do you think what you just did was what you were supposed to do? Well, if he hadn't, she never let them make excuses for their actions. She never let them blame their brothers or sisters for the way they responded, or outside of themselves.
Right.
The girl was a genius. I don't even know her name anymore. I sure would wish that I could have stayed in touch with her, because I would like to know how them little children turned out.
She's gonna call you. She's gonna call you.
Oh man, that would be wonderful. So I took you from Amen, which is the O, to 1, the law of Auxerre, which says all experiences come to promote your reclamation of peace, that you may in turn acquire wisdom and spiritual power. Your nature is unconquerable peace. So every time you allow your peace to be disturbed, you are now working and living outside of your nature. It's not your nature. America, the USA kind of people teach you that, and the psychiatrists, that's why I don't go to none, don't listen to them. They're crazy too. They tell you that anger is natural. It's natural to be angry. It's natural to cry. It's natural to be sad. Not according to the laws, not according to the 11 laws. And since I've been working with them for the last 9 years, I don't have those automatic responses anymore.
Juanita have a question.
Oh yes, Juanita, speak, sweetie.
Well, it's not a question. It's I just want to tag on to what you all are saying and tie it into our 40 days of manifestation. I think I got my camera turned around or something.
No, you're fine.
Okay. And so as a part of the 40 days of manifestation, I'm sharing the word choose today. And it all comes back to what we choose. And I did put in the chat more information about that as a part of the 40 days of manifestation that I'm asking you guys to tie in.
You broke up.
Into that. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my signal. No picture.
There's a lot of static in between your words.
It's your sound. Make sure your plug is plugged all the way in and you're in a good spot in the room.
Is this any better?
It's
a little better.
Sounds staticky. Make sure you're plugged.
Oh, you know what? My power is low.
That's it.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, we'll continue on that. We'll jump on that. We're getting close to.
And it's in the chat. Yeah.
Well, what's happening with that? What I want to share with you, Juanita, and the rest of the sisters and brothers, if you're here, is that we are now experiencing through one another the oneness of the power of this thing people call God. We're experiencing the oneness of it because she just talked about the 40-day experience that her group is going through and what it is designed to do. And we're talking about what these meditations are designed to do. I mean, it's all one. It's just be expressed through different mediums. So the law of Osea, I just read that, reasoning. If attaining our natural state of peace in situation of challenges enhances our intuition and spiritual strength, then we should not label situations of challenge as detrimental to our being. If it's going to give us spiritual power, if it's going to give us an enhanced intuition, then we have to stop labeling them, these challenges, as detrimental to our being. If a bad event cannot be avoided, what is the point of allowing it to degrade us? You couldn't avoid it. So when it can be used for enhancement by simply manifesting the proper attitude. I was in a car accident years ago. I had the dream that the wreck was going to happen, that a tractor trailer hit me on the side of my car. So I decided that I had to go downtown that day. I would take the highway because there's no intersection on the interstate. And then when I got off the interstate and did what I had to do at the store, when I left the store, there was no way to get back on the interstate from that point. That was where you got off, but you couldn't get on. So as I'm driving down Broad Street, that was the name of the street. It's a 4-lane street. And I'm driving down it. I get to the corner. I have the green light, but the turn signal was red for the people in front of me coming towards me. And this girl was driving a pickup truck and she didn't see it. She turned, made that left turn right in front of my car. And I hit her on the side of her truck where I dreamed I was going to be hit. And the car just kept going, and because the speed limit was 45 miles an hour, and the hood of the car was coming up to the windshield, which meant now the car was getting ready to come in on me. And I'm saying, stop, I'm not dying like this today. And it stopped. I got out of the car. I was not angry. I was not sad.
Whew.
This was before I started doing the source set. It just came to me that way. And I went over to the little girl and I said, look, this is not your fault. This was meant to be. You were born in December. You're a Capricorn. Your dad is a Mason. Your mother is a star. There's something that happened with your father and your mother that brought this to you. And your dad is gonna have a heart attack when he finds out, but don't get excited. It's just what's meant to be. He ain't gonna die. He's gonna have a heart attack. And
So you was there to deliver a message.
I guess I was. I went on back to the car and sat down. But I could have gone, oh my God, oh my Lord. What would that have done? Nothing.
Nothing.
So that's an example of how the spiritual power manifested itself, because something in me, my hair root, chose not to go with the emotions response that I could have gone with. Or sad truism, this is the last part. I identify as my capital letter SELF. I identify as myself, the indwelling divinity that guides the functions of my being. Let me read that again. I identify as myself. I identify as myself, the indwelling divinity that guides the functions of my beings. I don't see that as separate from myself, from my person, as the source says. My person is therefore always in the presence of the Lord. My person is therefore always in the presence of the Lord. The Lord, L-A-W apostrophe D, the laws, the Lord. Would I give more respect to men than to the God within, who is witness to all of my thoughts, all of my feelings, and all of my actions? I am the one life. I am the one life dwelling as the self of all beings. I am the one life dwelling as the self of all beings. What is that one life on a physical level in our bodies? It's your breath. We all breathe the same. It's your blood or the water, the fluids. We all got the same blood, fluid, water, not the same type of blood as some people trying to make it be, but it's not so. Myself, as the indwelling in divinity in all things, is the source of prosperity and peace in the world. Now, we think of rich people. I got to bring this up because I be listening to multi-trillionaires on the phone every day. And what shocked me was the things they talked about. They talked about how God gave them this money so they could help make the world a better place. Well, I know it wasn't Bill Gates and Rockefeller on the phone. It was some other rich people from Asia and from Africa, from South America. There are people I have talked to on the phone that got more money than the United States government. They're multi-trillionaires. Everybody's sitting there. Well, okay.
What you saying? Okay, what you saying? Like
I'm saying that I was surprised of how dedicated they are to the reality of the presence of God in their lives. I was shocked by that. They live with the understanding that everything they have was given to them by the power we call God. And at the end of the day, when God wanted them, take it back. That's how they do. There are people like, those Filipino people years and years ago, Lord, I can't think of their names. Shoot. I get it. I can't think of that name right now. But they had a lot of gold. And the United States helped them to get out of the Philippines. They were the head, like the government of the Philippines. And the United States helped them to get out, but they had to bring the gold with them. The U.S. said, you can come. We'll give you a place to dwell, but bring your gold. See? And the girl, Marcos, a welder Marcos or something. Y'all don't know these people? Well, her name is Marcos. Their last name is Marcos. And he's one of our potential clients. And the amount of money they got is unbelievable. It was passed down through generations. This is the third generation. So the money has just been growing by generations. Anyway, I'm telling y'all that to say that that was a surprise to me, because I always thought rich people, that was my conditioning. I always thought rich people was, kind of arrogant. Whatever they say is, like Bill Gates, those kind of people. So, but a lot of rich people out here not like that, I'm happy to say. So we did Osset, we did the chakra we're up to the what? The third chakra now?
Yes, we just completed the third chakra. We'll be heading on to the heart chakra, the fourth chakra.
The fourth chakra. So that's why I'm sharing with you this Osser and Amen laws, because in the solar plexus, that's the beginning of all things. That's where your light energy comes from. That's where your knowledge comes from. We think the knowledge comes from the mind, but the mind is the storehouse of the knowledge.
That's
Hello.
That's it. That's it.
So anybody got any questions or comment?
I got a comment. I
Yes,
put
ma'am.
my laws on my yellow cards.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And do you read them every day?
No, I just was introduced to them today, so I will be adding them to my ritual. Thank you.
Okay, now this is how you do. I will let you all know as a part of the Elizabeths, I will let y'all know every cycle and what it changed to. We're now in the Osser cycle. Osser, that energy, I'm not talking about people. The energy is the father of Heru. Osser, peace is never disturbed, because Osser already knows that it is not an enemy of anyone, and no one is an enemy of it.
And it's conquerable.
Unconquerable peace.
They say unconquerable peace.
Unconquerable peace.
That nothing or no one can disturb.
Like the Christians call it, peace that surpasses all
understanding. Right. See? So I'm
That's where
sharing
they got it from.
That's right.
So it's the same thing. It just wears a different dress.
Well, the different dress is, we learn through Christianity, of which I was a stomp down one. We learned through Christianity how the evidence, that's what the book said too, is the evidence of things, faith is the evidence of things unseen. So we learned from the book gives us the evidence. What the ancient Kemetic people gave us was the way to live the evidence.
Yes.
That's the only difference. So the way
separation. Because when I look at the Christianity and how it's taught, everything is outside of you. This is, like you're saying, is the inside.
Yes. But the inside is also taught in Christianity, but they don't focus on that. The preachers and the folks don't focus on that. In the New Testament, Jesus said, I am in my Father and my Father is in me. The only way you're going to get to the Father, you got to go through me.
Right. But
so what are you talking about?
But what sticks is that outsideness. That's what.
That sticks because that's what they focus on. Remember earlier I said about the word, the challenges, the conditioning.
Right.
I went to theology school and they condition you to do that. They tell you what to tell them and what not to tell them. They tell you what books to teach out of.
It worked real good, but not anymore.
No.
Amen.
When Jesus kept saying, I'm the way, the truth, and the light, and stuff like that, people, especially today, they take it as him. But no, he was saying, like, you're supposed to do it the way I'm doing it.
I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Listen.
And they take it as you're the way, the truth, and the life. Oh, we'll go. No, that wasn't what he was.
Take the responsibility away so they can act how they want to act. That's how we want to act. I get it now, because even when I look at when I remember the crucifix and I look at it and I say, okay, they taught it. We conceived that death is the end, but don't you know, if the rose again happened, the sun came back up. It's all about the sun too. the sun and the sun, then we failed because we stopped at the crucifix. That's not where it stops. The journey doesn't stop at the death of Christ. To get out of that stuckedness. It's
Well,
about
Christ didn't die.
yes and yes.
Jesus and
Here.
Christ. Hello, and he's talking about the Christ in us, the same Christ that was in him. And he told us that we would do greater. And it's time.
Ooh, the conditioning.
Can
Lord have mercy.
I just say something right here? There,
Yes.
they made it
Greetings.
Jesus. Greetings. Good morning, beautiful
Hey,
ladies.
good
my
morning,
beloveds.
Imani.
Good
Grand Rising. We're
morning.
not
Come on
Grand
camera,
Rising.
dear. Come on camera.
Oh my God.
we already
Hate
seen
getting
you
up in
anyway,
the
so come on back.
Listen, I hate get up in the morning, so
If
y'all get my
I can
good
do
morning.
it,
Y'all get
That's
my
all
morning
right.
look.
That's all right.
I be fighting to get on this call. Like, wake up, wake up. So I wake up and I just get on the freaking call. That's to come
That's
up here.
right.
I was like, yeah.
me too.
Okay, so
Yeah,
listen.
solid mess.
Uh-oh.
The whole thing, I love this conversation. It is the conversation. I'm here to help bring it to existence. Jesus, they've made it about Jesus the man. It's not Jesus the man. It's Jesus the kind of God. What had Jesus set aside was that how he thought. He only had thoughts of God, and he didn't move off the foundation of that. And that's how he produced miracles. That's how he could produce the things that he produced. And if we think like Christ, we could walk on water.
Tell about it.
We could do all the things. We could heal. We could do all those things, but we have to think as Christ thought, where his consciousness is not the man, it's the consciousness.
Yes, the
And
Christ
so,
mind.
and then like when you guys were talking about peace, peace is our inheritance.
Yeah.
It's our inheritance. We came here, even though it's actually where we're actually studying in the Course of Miracles right now. Our peace, our high self, our spirit is always in peace. It's our mind that is in conflict. And so when you can bring peace to your mind, because your spirit is always in a state of peace, you just have to call it forth and invoke and welcome it.
That part.
Choose.
Y'all need to watch. And it should be on YouTube. I'm not sure, but what changed my life.
One of the things that really changed my life was the 7 Circuits of the Brain by Jewel Pookrum. I don't know, back in the day, she used to do these lectures where she talked about the circuits of the brain.
Yes.
And she breaks down the 7 circuits of the brain. And it's probably I want to say like maybe a 4-hour lecture. It takes a long time. So I had to study. But when I tell you, understanding those circuits of the brain and getting to that Christ consciousness, it changed my life in a lot of ways. So if y'all can find it, then make sure y'all check it out. The 7 Circuits of the Brain by Dr. Jewel Pookrum.
Put it in our chat. That'll
Okay.
work. Put it in our chat. I know we're getting close and coming to an end. And
Yeah,
at
we are
least
10:15.
I heard that you're making August our creative.
Yes.
See, I was put on the forefront, but I was sitting here quiet, hoping to just have all this blow over. And because somebody called me last night and told me to set up and told me what I was going to do. And Queen Aduni, I don't know, do we have time? Look, I'm still trying to get out of it. Queen Aduni, are you there? Do we still have time to do to show our what is it at Peace we're supposed to be doing far as showing our creativity?
Creativity is pleasure. Yes.
Oh, it is. It truly is. Creativity for me is my life. I walk it just like I walk my passion for and my duty and my perspective for healing our people holistically and wholesomely. The art is part of it as well. And it's my passion, and it's my baby, and it's my go-to when I'm feeling a certain way, or it is. It's like my therapy. And so I said I was going to show one of my pieces. First, I was going to do a tour and do all this kind of stuff and show you the pottery wheel and all the other stuff. But I said, what give me great pleasure than putting my hands in clay? And so as a potter, I have so many pots. I haven't been on the pottery wheel in a while until I can catch up. But I want to show my baby. This is the before. This is thrown on the wheel with clay, from clay. And this is my finish. This is one, these are called the storyteller pots.
Wow.
And each canvas piece that I do, I create a pot. And this one here is called the early morning ritual.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
So
How much?
Where did she go?
it went
Can
through
we put
two-
in our orders?
Yeah, how
Right.
much?
I need a morning ritual pot. I'll find something to do with it.
And I
Look
told the
at
story
that, Ruth.
before. I told the story before. I'm gonna get you, lady. I told the story before that when I took pottery like 3 times trying to make my pots grow. And so in my frustration, I was told that, well, maybe I'm the little potter. Maybe I'm supposed to make little pots. So I said, okay, I will make my small vessels very creative, that they will they'll feel and appear this big.
Yes.
But
yes.
no kidding, whatever I do, I make little pots. Now, little pots, this is about,
Wow, it's just as big as your hand.
yeah, and sometimes a little bigger than that, but it ain't gonna grow, and I accepted that. But anyway, back to this one. The storyteller pot always have, hold on. I thought I was gonna have this together. Storyteller pots always have the canvas piece. So wait a minute, let me find it on the pot.
Come on,
Let me find it.
Right
Here
there,
we
right
go.
there, right there.
There you go.
Right there.
So each part of the pot tells a story,
Good.
and it match as close as possible the piece. And I put it on canvas.
That's dope. Oh my
Now,
goodness.
I don't tell everybody my little cheat, my cheat sheet,
Girl.
but you know, when you, hold on,
I'm getting in the car.
you know these bad boys are expensive. Whoever painted on canvas, they know when you go buy these, yeah, they got the little pack for $10, something like that, 5 for 10 or whatever. But in order to do a big piece, you be paying up into the 50s, and you got to catch them on sale, and they're so expensive. What I do is I use, and this last time I'm gonna say it, I'm not gonna say it again. I use drop cloth.
Come on with
I use painters.
Brilliant.
Now back,
Brilliant.
see, they used to be thicker.
Yeah.
Now they are thin. So I have to use this thing called gesso or a primer paint and just to stiffen it up. And then I go ahead and put my art on it.
That's brilliant.
So wait a minute.
Last time I'll tell you that. But
Right. I ain't heard nothing.
Right
but
when
the
you
and you
said,
know what? People always think the process is painting a pot. It take a lot to get to this part.
Yeah.
But time from the lump of clay and molding it. I like hand building too, when I say molding it, or putting it on that pottery wheel, and you and like a kitchen, and you got to knead the clay, and you know you got to work it till it's pliable. And then from there, you create your piece that got to sit maybe anywhere from, I just say, a week to dry. And once it's dry, you think you're ready to paint? No. You have all your little tools, and I be creative too, because the tools, see, they're not gonna get me in this art supply world. I got a way out of everything. This is called, they give it the name the gleaner. Honey, this is to scrub your pots. I go to the store, I get one of them green pads, cut it up into sections, and it's used to clean the pots, to get all the imperfections and all this kind of stuff. So this take time. So this is like birthing my baby. And this is therapy. Yeah, that's it, mama. Girl, you got everything. You do everything. Perfect. I cut them babies up and use them.
This is
You know,
for
I
sandy
use,
wood as well.
see, you can go to the supply store and they're gonna charge you for like an arm and leg for a simple sponge. Nah, not here. I am recyclable. I regenerate from the earth. I collect those stuff and make it new. But anyway, after cleaning it, having it to dry, okay, after drying it, cleaning it, I pour my glaze in it, and I gotta show you my baby here. Let me see if we can do this. And from there, it goes into this kiln.
Wow.
I don't know if I can.
That's the crock pot.
Hey, the crock pot. But I'm gonna see if I can open it.
Oh man.
I don't know if hold on. I got it. Get the latch down.
Eye viewer.
But in the kiln right now, I got stuff to be fired that's already glazed. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah,
We can see
yeah, we
it.
see it.
Okay. But from glazing, that's like 2-3 steps right there. Then all of a sudden, this is just acrylic. And I have carved in, because I like to do carving. I carved in certain spots and I just painted. And then I put this glaze on it. This other one, because I'm all into the Kemetic Egyptian, if you want to call it.
Wow.
But this piece here is a pot a little bit taller, but that's it. But I accept the eye of Heru.
Oh, shut up.
That means life. Eye of Ra. And the scarab, which mean rebirth, reborn.
Period.
And I want to show this one because the solar plex, that's what we're doing. We're rebirthing. We're regurgitating what we don't need, and we're collecting what we need in order to do what? To sustain ourselves on life, to create our peace.
Wow.
When we taking a field trip?
At peace.
When we taking a field trip?
Hey, our yoga fest.
Who's down for a road trip?
So come stay with me. We can. Hey, like my mama house, we can spread out again. Again, September 24th is our 5th annual African Yoga Fest. It's 300 miles.
Oh, come on, y'all.
4 and something hours on the road.
I could do that easy.
Next month, hey, drop on in.
Come on,
hey, we do the yoga. We hook up some good old salad, and hey, we can play in my art room.
Woo, that sounds like a plan to me, honey.
Where's Nawili? I need you. I want her to be one of the instructors. Y'all get on her now.
She in LA.
I'll get on her. She in Cali.
Ashe. Well, I love you. I'm gonna turn it back over to Queen to close us out. Queen Aduni, close us out.
Yeah. I think, hold on, you guys. I think Omani had something to share while everybody was in the midst of talking.
Amani, take your speaker off. Unmute yourself.
Oh my God, those pots were amazing. Oh my God, that last one you showed, I wanted it so bad. I like to do money spells. And yes, that pot right there, that's my pot. I just need you to know. Wait, we gotta hook up. That's my pot. Oh my God. It's called a money cauldron. And you know how we collect change and we put it in jars? Well, this spell is to have an intentional cauldron. That would be a cauldron right there, where you drop all your change in and you drop all your single dollars in there. This spell is saying don't carry change and single dollars in your purse. Carry big money in your purse. If you gotta have money, put big money in your purse, because your purse will bring you what? More big money.
More money.
God.
That's right.
That is so true. I did that.
Oh my God, that's a money cauldron. I need that. So thank you so much for that.
Well, see, my small pots have a purpose for the altar. Yeah.
Okay, how are you gonna be taking orders?
You know, I work by spirit.
Right.
I really do. I used to take orders and frustrate myself trying to get exactly the way you want it. I don't work like that no more.
No. I don't mean like that. This is a different kind of orders.
Right.
You don't take orders where somebody tell you what they want made.
There you go.
You take orders of what you were showing, and they buy that the way you got it made.
I received.
So we just go through spirit and have spirit talk to you,
I guess.
Mama Awa.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I can't do this any time of day. I really can't. I've tried to work against the grain. It don't work with me. I wake up 3, 4 in the morning. Something's like, it's like an out of body experience. Would I come out? I can start with something in mind because something inspired me, something I saw. And then next, I'll be like, what the heck? But I follow spirit, and spirit guides me to do this. And then I say, oh, that's really junky. Sorry, I'm following spirit. Yeah. Spirit, this is another one. This is called ancestors, because they got your back.
Wow.
Ancestors,
Oh, come on.
ancestors. And this is just one of my girls, another ancestor. Here's another girl.
You and Evelyn need to do something.
Mm,
10 hat tingling, 10 hat tingling.
What's that? What's that, Mama Evelyn? What's that?
Fine Art America, you already got the canvas. Go to Angela L. Lewis on Fine Art America. She just has like little paintings, and she downloaded them, and you got scarves, you've got shower curtains, you've got phone book covers, you with that painting on it. And all it does is the money just goes into your account. You ain't got to do nothing else.
Oh, I can help y'all with that.
And
help me, because I'm not
greeting cards. Greeting cards. I said where you sit sometimes, that painting in the back. I said, oh, that would be a greeting card. That's what these are. These are my friend Angela. She is my friend of, I want to say less than 10 years, because it's like been 5 years. This is just a little piece of a painting.
Oh, wow.
And this is a greeting card. That painting that you have behind you, I said, that brings me joy. Oh, I want that right there.
Oh. Well, hey, I'm with the Elizabeth. I appreciate you. I love you. And that's what we do. Help pull that sister on, because I'm just one of those people that will paint forever. Probably when I'm dead and gone, then somebody else will do something with it. My family, my sisters, they used to put shows on and call me and tell me, and what I do, I pack it on up. But to try to do all this myself, I am not. I tried. I used to get on the road and travel with my band full. I ain't doing all that. Spirit, this is my enjoyment. This is my therapy. So those that want to assist and guide and pull a sister on in that direction, that's cool.
Well, before we leave, I would like to share my little creativity. I used to, I'm in a place now where I can't do a lot of stuff, but I used to make clothes for people. I'm not good at tailoring. I don't want to touch no used clothes. So I would design hats and all of that. But I'll share with you today, these are some dolls. I think some people already saw this the other day. I don't know if everybody was here. But these, can you see it? Or is it
it's in the shiny, can you take it out the shiny? The shiny paper?
Tilt it down. Tilt it up or down.
Yeah, we can see it better. Yeah, good.
Well, it's kind of shiny.
I just want to say, I love you guys.
Dolls are my thing too now, lady.
Push it close, mama. Take it close. On in, on in, on in.
Look at those babies. Look
on
at
in.
those.
Woo, look at the one in the blue.
Can you put her on the screen, on the big screen? I don't know how to do that myself.
I don't know anything about
it. Okay.
There you go. Oh, beautiful.
Put it on the big screen. Go to where her picture is and hit the 3 buttons and push the word pin.
Or you can
there we go.
Slide to the left.
I see everybody else.
I see. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I love the clothing.
Ma, tell them about trying to find that doll again. If somebody may know the company or where to go, or
these little dolls I use to make. Actually, what I do, I crochet the dress right on them. I don't make the dress and then put it on them.
Okay.
I don't know where to find the dolls. They seem to have disappeared. Is this, oh Lord,
That's it. Bring it in, Ma. Bring it.
let me take it out,
Wow.
shiny stuff.
But I just want to say thank you, Ad Peace, for
Yes,
this
I got
creative
you.
idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey,
I
otherwise I'll
Yeah.
continue to be my little closet potter, closet painter.
No, you need to be out in the world, sis. So we're gonna work on that. I know exactly what
Wow.
Evelyn is talking about. So Evelyn, if you need help with it
Yeah.
too, we can put a
I
Zoom
got
call
Jessica.
together and I
Okay.
can give y'all all the tea
Okay.
on how to hook it up. Okay.
All right, baby girl.
Yeah.
All
Now I'm
right.
putting my creative director hat back on. I said I wasn't gonna do no creative directing. Okay, sis.
Do those companies are your items copyrighted so they can't take your images and use them somewhere else? They're
Yeah.
copyrighted.
Oh yeah. She's done. Her husband is like phenomenal with supporting her, and yeah, they've got all that stuff worked out. Because there was a company over in China that did steal her art. You know
What?
Like yeah, just took it off Facebook and just
See? Yeah.
so-
The
Well, this
Picasso
is
people.
another one of them, a group. All I have are pictures. I don't make them anymore because I can't find it all.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Mama.
But all of that's crochet thread.
Beautiful. Look at
These
this.
dolls,
Hey, yellow. Look at
I know. You see that yellow?
yes.
I made some for a couple of people beds. That means it was built,
Oh,
it
wow.
covered their whole bed. It was
Oh,
like a
wow.
bedspread, but the doll was the center of it. And
We
this
gotta
right
bring
here,
that back.
this is a crochet piece. It's a
Yes.
blanket.
Gorgeous.
See?
And I don't know how much of it you can see because I can't see anything. I see a picture of a painting on someone's wall. I don't even see, anyway, I hope you can see these things. This
Yeah.
one I made, it has
Ooh,
ostrich feathers at the bottom,
Mama.
pyramid.
The colors.
Look at
Oh,
there. Beautiful.
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
That
Hey,
reminds
this
me
is
of your
a-
pot, Mama.
This
House.
fits.
Yeah,
Huh?
it complements each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, this
these?
is hey, Queen Aduni. When you get that building, we got that art store. We got that store.
Mhm.
That's the middle
Oh,
of it.
beautiful.
Ooh,
I
child.
challenged myself to make circles in the square.
It sure
Which
is.
is,
You throwing down, baby, because I'm telling you.
And this is the latest, this is the last one. I don't make nothing for myself, so this time I decided to make something for myself.
Okay.
Oh, look at there.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I love your color combination.
Yes.
Yeah, and I used to make hats all the time. I guess that every Rasta man in the United States probably got one of mine.
Where's my sunflower crown? Where's my sunflower crown?
What, the one from the other day?
Yes, ma'am.
Right here.
Oh, hat. I don't know whether you can see, but I started to put together my altar over there in the closet there.
Okay. There, yes, ma'am. I see it. Look at
The
you.
little cat keeps getting up there.
It's a good energy.
Little
they
black
like to
cat.
drink.
The
They
cat
like
ball
Hey,
definitely.
that's
do
good
that.
energy. Oh, look at that.
Sunflower.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's
Do a
my
Sunflower.
hat
hat.
for
So
people
yeah,
with
at
big
peace,
hair.
we talked about creating our altars yesterday, or at least sprucing them up.
For inspiration.
Oh, I love it.
No, I made it. Anyway, that's about it. All the rest of my stuff is all around the country. Somebody wearing them.
Okay, period.
Who is the young man behind?
Yeah, long handsome man on camera there.
Hey,
That's-
Neil.
Jumbo.
I
That's
see
what
you, Neil.
you're about.
I see you.
What he's trying to hide now?
I know. There's Prophet Neil. That's the sage. Yes.
He's
What's
a little
the cat's
prophet.
name?
Meow.
What's the cat's name?
Carl.
Horrible.
Carl.
Carl.
Every day.
Carl the cat.
Oh, Carl.
I want
Okay.
to show y'all this. This
Oh,
is not
yeah.
my work. This is one of the sisters I know in down south.
Ooh, love it.
And she makes these
Yes.
lamps.
Oh, that is so pretty. That
She
reminds
makes
me
two
of
kinds, this kind
Wakanda.
and a pyramid.
And the skin's the right color.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely. She ain't gonna make no
I'm
mistake.
really tired of seeing where the skin is lightened. Like, come on now.
See, I gotta show my
Under the sink,
Sora
and just
sets,
put a handful of
altar
it.
sets.
Okay,
Okay.
Queens, it's 10:34.
Dang.
That's okay.
I want to remind everyone, of course, you know that every week this month that we're doing the creative, how Peace says creativity is pleasure.
It is.
So get into your pleasure and share every week this month. And then the other thing, the 40-day, oh my goodness, the 40-day manifestation book that everybody should be creating. A book every day about manifestation. It could be art, it could be money on there, it could be you writing something, but where our thoughts are about money. I'm gonna stop there. Okay.
Howard gave me this. This came from Howard.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I
But check
got
this
that.
out. Check this out.
I got that in Ghana.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the topsy-turvy doll. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I thought that was so neat. I got that in Ghana, and I know she loves dolls.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Mhm.
All right, lady, give yourself some love and hug the world because it needs it.
It's
And
my
we got
grandma
it.
Elizabeth's birthday today. Yay.
Oh,
Yay,
happy birthday.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Peace out.
Peace
Peace
out.
out. Much love.